Oh, selamat malam lagi. Oh, I am terribly sorry, my friends. So, for any of you guys that still have patience left to join, I have had to do this live now from my phone. This was definitely not what I had planned, especially considering that the audio is not fantastic from the phone, neither are the signal. Selamat malam, guys. Welcome to this rather hectic birthday YouTube live. I'm gonna try to plug in my microphone now to give you guys a bit of better audio, and hopefully that works. Otherwise, yeah, we will simply have to do with this. Selamat malam, guys. Mohon maaf. I'm so sorry for the delay. Now I'm gonna plug in the new microphone. Let me know if you still have sound. Please, God. Oh, wait. Wrong cable now that I have the new iPhone. Selamat malam, guys. Thank you so much. And sorry if my voice is a little bit bad. A little bit bad? Maybe a weird thing to say. A little bit weird because I'm actually not feeling fantastic. So, I've been a little bit sick for the last week-ish. And I still have it a little bit, still hasn't passed. I know a lot of people are sick at the moment. Selamat malam, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry for the problems. I know it wasn't the most optimal start. We're gonna get right into it in a second. Now I'm gonna plug in the microphone. And if the sound goes away, let me know in the chat now. Please, Lord, have mercy. Please have mercy on Chris. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know. I have now plugged in the microphone. It should be good, the audio. Okay. Aktung is saying you're good. Thank God. Too loud. Okay. That's a good point. I'll turn it down a bit. Oh my God, so hectic. Definitely not what I had planned. Selamat malam, guys. How are you? So many of you guys are saying happy birthday. Thank you so much. It is a little bit weird turning 30. I gotta say that. So, yeah. Alright. Well, guys, so for tonight, now it's distorted. Alright. Now it's better. Okay, guys, make up your mind. Is it better or worse now? Still a bit noisy. Alright, 30 is a good number. That is true. Still too loud. Alright. So sorry, guys, for the hectic start. I think we're gonna try and get into it. I hope that the audio is gonna be okay. So, tonight I want to share a little bit about what's gonna happen, has happened the last couple of weeks. So I have been to Selayar, as some of you guys may know, and I had a fantastic stay in Selayar. It was really, really nice. I can highly recommend. Hey, Sarah, thank you so much. Can highly recommend any of you guys to go to Selayar, wonderful island in South Sulawesi. So I actually ended up spending, I think, almost 3 weeks in Selayar. And that's also because I went to Takabonerate. Some of you guys may know Takabonerate. Very difficult to get to. I really look forward to uploading that video because it was so beautiful at Takabonerate, but it was so challenging getting there. It's not really ready for tourism, but absolutely incredible seeing all the baby sharks, and yeah, stay tuned for that video, guys. And after that, as some of you guys may know, I went back to Denmark. So I spent 10 days in Denmark with my family. I really needed that. I hadn't seen them in a long time, so it was very good seeing them again. And then I came back to Jakarta. I ended up staying in Jakarta a small week because I wanted to celebrate my upcoming birthday, which is today, with my friends. So that kind of threw me a little bit off schedule, in the sense that it's quite difficult to get out of my regular routine. Once I'm on the road, everything is good. But going back to Denmark, then staying in Jakarta, doing a little bit of, wait, you guys are still saying the audio is too loud. I'm gonna try and move it a little bit away. Yeah, getting a little bit out of the regular routine is super difficult. So after Jakarta, I came back here to Makassar. Now in Makassar again, staying at Aston. And it has been challenging getting back into the regular editing routine and focusing on content again. To be honest with you, it's really difficult for me to get started again. When I come back to a hotel like this, so many things have been happening over the last couple of weeks. I come here and then it's super quiet, and I just don't have any motivation to post anything, to go out, to edit. So I have been struggling a little bit the last week getting into this regular schedule, but now I can say that I'm back. I have been editing a lot the last few days. I'm back to working out. As you guys maybe can hear, my voice is a little bit weird still because the last couple of days I've been in Makassar. Even when I was in Jakarta, I've actually been a little bit sick. I know that's going around a lot, and for some reason it's not really going away. Hopefully it will in a couple of days. Sorry. So guys, now I'm back, and on, what day is it today? Today's Sunday. On next Friday or Saturday, I'm actually continuing the trip, and I cannot wait to get back on my channel. We will start driving north towards a lake called Danau Tempe, of all things, on our way to Toraja. So I'm gonna be spending a month on the road. Then I actually have to prepare for my family coming here to Indonesia, because the majority of my family, they are coming to Indonesia in the end of December. This I'm really looking forward to. It's gonna be the first time my nieces are gonna come and visit here in Indonesia. So that's gonna be a really special vacation. And thank you so much, guys, for all your support. I see a lot of you are sending me birthday presents. That's so sweet. Thank you very much. So I actually wanted to tell you guys today that I have made brand new merchandise, new designs, new quality, and it is now finally online. Let me just show you how some of it looks like. This is a special one for me because it is promoting Silkaleen, my sponsor. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it on the back. There we go. Has a big Sabang sama Merauke and a really cool illustration of Indonesia. And I will show you guys these as well. I'm really happy with this new merchandise. I have actually put the link in the description of this video. So if you guys want to check it out, it's now on Tokopedia and on Shopee for the first time. So we have my new logo here, the bike with the KH for Christian Hansen, and then we even have up here as well the logo, Christian Hansen, size and everything. And then I think because I'm showing it through the camera, it's gonna be the other way around, but it's saying Christian Hansen, and then it's saying Sulawesi, big logo on the back. That's one of them. And then this one I like as well, as you probably could have guessed. It says Orang Bike. And here on the back, you can actually customize it when you buy it from Tokopedia or Shopee to have it say your own name here and then Orang Bike below. So I think we have 5 or 6 different designs of new merchandise. So if you guys want to, hey, there we go. Stay with me, guys. If you want to check it out, then the link is in the description for Tokopedia and Shopee. Wow, guys. And Atska is saying berapa harganya, how much? So the pricing is anything between 200 and 300,000 for the t-shirts, depending on which design and depending on if you want to customize it with your own name. And I think right now we have 10% off on Shopee because they are new. So if you guys want to get yourself a nice new t-shirt, then yeah, find it on Tokopedia or Shopee. I'm gonna try and look at some of you guys' comments now. Let me see. But I don't want to touch the phone too much because then it might fall over again. Mix sama bahasa, Mas Bro. Boleh, boleh. Selamat malam, guys. If you've just joined, welcome to the live. Mohon maaf ya, I have had some problems with starting the live tonight. My computer was not ready to do the live. We had problems with the microphone, everything. But if you're here, thank you so much for joining, yeah? Sarah is saying, love the shirt. Can you ship it to Europe? I don't think we have set up shipping to Europe yet, Sarah. But for you, we can definitely make that happen. Make sure to send me a DM on Instagram for that one, yeah? Pinjam dulu 100, Chris. Boleh. And Astuti is saying the color is all black. Can you make it in pink? Yes, we will be having different versions in different colors as well. But for now, they're in black. Sorry, guys. I got a cough. I'm not at 100% yet. So, I was thinking we get into a bit of Q&A. My God, astaghfirullah. Yeah, this is what happens when you have to choose your cell phone over the laptop last minute. Thank you so much, guys. Salam dari Saudi Arabia. Oi, awesome. Hey, Marda. So, I want to get into the Q&A, guys, because you have asked a lot of questions. And since it is almost 8:30, I haven't had my dinner. I think I'm going to go through some of your questions, and then we're going to end the live for tonight. I'm actually quite tired. It's been a long day of editing. Alright, so how does it feel to be 30, Chris? That's a good question. I feel good. Sehat. Excited about the journey still. I'm getting a bit more help now. I have hired an additional editor that will hopefully make my long format videos with me soon. So fingers crossed for that. I just think that when you turn 30, it sounds old, but I still feel like I'm 25. So as long as you have a young mentality, then it doesn't matter how old you are. 30 is really young. Nah, Elizabeth is saying. Yeah, you know, some of my best friends are quite older than me as well, and they say, yeah, 30 is nothing. They say 30 is kind of like your 20s, but with more money. And I hope they're right about that. Alright, next question. Is it true that someone who is 30 years and single in Denmark, they will have cinnamon thrown on them when it's their birthday? That is actually true. I think it's an old tradition. I am not sure how many people do it still in Denmark, but I'm quite sure if I had still been living at home in Denmark, and since I'm single and I'm turning 30, I'm quite sure some of my friends, they would have come to my place, and then what they do is they tie you up at a pole or whatever, and they just throw tons of cinnamon in your face. It makes no sense whatsoever, but yeah, it's a tradition. I don't know what it is really. Alright, what have you learned from the last year? Ooh, really good question, because when you travel solo the way I do for such a long time, you learn a lot about yourself. So I have learned to be more patient, more sabar. I have especially learned that I need to slow everything down a little bit. There's no need to stress about my journey. And you know, when I did the Sumatra trip, I was always stressing about uploading, posting all the time, because that's what a YouTuber is supposed to do. And of course, I hear this from my YouTube manager as well. He's always saying, Chris, you have to post this, post that, post this, do like Timboy or I don't even know that many YouTubers, but they post every single day all the time. And if I did that, I would really lose the joy of making this content. So that's why I've learned over the last year that my channel is still going to do well, even though I only have posted sometimes every third week. So I think if you're a YouTuber, you have to find your own way. And especially since I know my journey is still long, I have to find the way that works best for me. And that includes getting enough exercise, getting enough sleep, not stressing too much. And I can safely say that the last 6 months of my journey have been the best. Alright, next question. Selamat malam guys. Thank you so much for joining. If you have just joined, terima kasih banyak for my birthday. And I've also learned that I need to see my family more. So I'm aiming to travel back home to Denmark now at least 2 or 3 times a year, because I am quite far away from them and I know they miss me a lot, just like I miss them. And family is important, so we have to prioritize it even when we're traveling. What's your dream and goal for the next decade of your life? Ooh, tough one. So definitely more freedom, in the sense that I don't have to do everything myself. I have some fantastic people with me on my team now, including Sharon, my new personal assistant. I have Jantri, an editor who is editing some photos and some reels for me. He is in Semarang. And then right now I have another editor on trial. He's from Jakarta, to help with the long format videos. So I really hope that in the next 6 months to a year, I can just focus more on traveling, and we can have someone help with producing the content so we can put even more out there to you guys while I'm still enjoying it. And I'm hoping to buy my own place within the next year, preferably in Jakarta, probably an apartment, because I miss having my own place. I miss having my own couch, my own bed, my own refrigerator. Simple things, but I've been living in hotels now for 634 days, more or less. And I miss having my own place. So that's a big goal for the next upcoming year. Maybe even a house, who knows? And I want to, hopefully, I think the question was, what's your goal for the next decade? So 10 years. And I'm of course hoping that I'll meet, maybe the right one, really fall in love again, meet someone where I feel like my life and her life fits well together, someone who's busy preferably, and just like I am. But let's see, you cannot force that, right? When you meet the right one, then Alright, last thing, I want to learn more, I want to meet more people, I want to make more friends, because that is what makes me happy. And that's the best part of this journey, is all the lovely people I meet along the way. And all the lovely people who joins my lives, who likes my videos, who comments on them, who shares them, and that is you I'm talking about. So thank you. Alright, when is the next video? Next video is coming up in this new week. I'm aiming for Friday, fingers crossed, from Bira. And the reason why it's taken such a long time is because I've been focusing on visiting my family, having a bit of fun in Jakarta, and there's more than 1,000 clips for this video. There's a lot of diving, a lot of interviews, a lot of exploration, so it's a big video. It's gonna be minimum an hour. I've said that before, but I'm quite sure this one is gonna be an hour. And so stay tuned for that one. And the next destination, I actually said that in the beginning of the live, but I will say it again now that more people have joined. So I will be going this weekend to something called Danau Tempe, where I'm hoping to live with some local people on these floating houses in the middle of the lake. And then I will go up to Gunung Lati Mojong. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but something like that. It is actually the tallest mountain in Sulawesi, and I will be hiking it for 3-4 days. So that's going to be tough, but very excited to see how that looks. And then I'm going towards Toraja, so it's gonna be some exciting upcoming months. I just saw a quick comment here saying if I want to collab sama Sam lagi. Yeah, later I will definitely collab with Sam again. He has some very big plans, a little bit different than riding on a motorcycle, and hopefully I will be able to join that in the near future. Sam is a fantastic guy, and we just became friends like instant because we have so many similar interests. He's a very relaxed kind of guy. He doesn't need to prove himself. We tell jokes and share stories. He's just fantastic guy. All right. Sorry, guys. I like this question. How do you recharge after fatigue hits? Because, as you may know, I am quite busy, and sometimes I go on trips for weeks on end, and then it's back to editing, and then it's back to the trips. And once I completely die after a lot of work, the most important thing is sleep for me. I had to clear for my day. Sorry, guys. Most important thing for me is sleep. Getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Working out. I've started meditating this last 3 months, and that's helped me out a lot. And talking to my family. They're my biggest support. And I really like this feature on iPhone. Maybe you know it. You put it on Don't Disturb, so you don't get the pling, 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 pling notifications all the time, because that is so disturbing. So I will usually take 2-3 days and just try to focus on myself, and that really helps recharge my batteries. And how do you maintain your health, Chris? So when I'm doing these editing days like I'm doing now in Makassar, I'm actually trying to work out once or even twice a day. And I do that simply to keep focus, because if you sit in front of the computer all day, you get so tired, pusing, and working out, it makes me feel so much better about myself. And it's good for my health as well. And I try to drink 2 to 3 liters of water every single day. And minimum 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That is most important thing. Alright, we have just a few more questions, guys. Then I'm gonna go through your comments. So if you have more questions, I will pick a few more. And then it is dinner time for me. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I'm just looking at some of your comments now. So happy you guys could join for my birthday. Ini pertama kali saya bikin YouTube live for my ulang tahun, my birthday. Alright, few more questions. Have you ever considered getting Indonesian citizenship? Yes, I have considered that many times. Unfortunately, Indonesia still doesn't allow dual citizenship. So if I want to become Indonesian, then I would have to get rid of my Danish passport, and I'm not really my god. And I'm not really ready to do that just yet, because then it would be difficult for me every single time I had to go back to Denmark. So maybe one day, if Indonesia allows dual citizenship, then I can become an Indonesian citizen. And then someone asked, is it possible for you to make an open trip? This is something I really want to do. I'm hoping at some point we can make an open trip, whether it's to Bogor or if it's to Lampung or whatever. I would love to travel with you guys for maybe just a couple of days, but for you guys to see as well how I am in person when I'm out traveling, not just from behind a camera, but in real life. I think it could be a lot of fun, and it could be fun to meet you guys. Tillykke med fødselsdagen. Someone is writing happy birthday in Danish. Thank you, I appreciate that. Selamat malam, guys. Thank you for joining. Alright, just a few more questions, guys, because my throat is really acting up. What makes a good girlfriend for you, Chris? Ooh, personal question. I'll do this fast. Smile is super important. Cute smile goes a long way. Laugh and positive attitude. If we cannot have fun together, then yeah, no point. Someone who's busy with their own life, because I'm always busy, so if I'm with someone who doesn't have any plans, just waiting for me, then it makes it really difficult for me. Someone who's ambitious, goal driven, like I am myself, I would like that. And maybe someone who likes to travel, exercise as well. I think it's important to stay healthy. I spend a lot of time doing that, and yeah, it would be nice to meet someone who does that as well. And most importantly, probably, is being open-minded. Open-minded to trying new things. For example, going with me to some of the local tribes. Someone who likes to learn. But finding a girlfriend, you cannot just make a list and say, she has to be this. Jeg bliver vanvittig. Sorry guys, it's because my phone has to be in the cable for the microphone and it's leaning against the laptop. As I was saying, when you meet the right person, then there's always going to be things that you like, things that you don't like, and yeah, you have to decide if you think you can make it work long term. So that was very personal. Next question is even more personal. When will you get married? I have no idea. Once I meet the right person, but not something I'm prioritizing at the moment. I have so many other things I am busy with, so maybe one day. Who knows? Alright, mention one thing you don't like about Indonesia. This I rarely talk about. You guys know that. I don't like to complain in my videos. I think there are plenty of other content creators who are busy saying bad things about Indonesia, so I'll usually try to stay to the positive. But I also think it's important that I tell you guys some things that, I find annoying, because of course not everything I see or experience in Indonesia is fantastic. And I just thought about this the other day. One thing that often annoys me, maybe you guys have noticed. Have you ever noticed when you're in an elevator, maybe you're going down, maybe you're going up, and you get to the floor, you want to get out, the doors open, and the people who are standing on the other side of the elevator, instead of waiting for you to exit the elevator, they rush in. So you have to kind of like squeeze in between just to get out of the elevator before the door closes. This makes no sense to me, and I see it so often. I think it's an Indonesian thing. In my country, we would always wait for people to exit the elevator before going in. This is one thing that I sometimes find annoying. And queuing, queuing here in Indonesia, I will often see it in Indomaret. Maybe you guys have noticed it as well. In Indomaret, there's never one line. There's always one line and then two joining from the sides. But whenever that happens, I always just breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and remember, I'm a guest. And if that's the way that queuing is done here, then so be it. I can definitely live with that. Alright. Another question about the position. So did you fill the position for your personal assistant and editor? Yes, for now, but I'm actually looking for even more editors. So if you know an editor who has seen my videos and he or she thinks that they can make it the exact same way, maybe even better, I'm interested in hiring them. So let your friends know if they are editors. Chris is hiring, but not anyone. I'm looking for someone who can help level up my content. Someone that I don't have to teach a lot, but someone who is already really skilled. Alright. I've saved the best question for last, because this question I've gotten probably 20 times when I asked online if you guys had any questions for tonight. So, what is your plan after you are done with your Indonesia journey? And to be honest, I'm not sure yet. I thought my Sabang sama Merauke trip would take 1 year. In February, we will have reached 2 years. And I still have a long way to go. I just checked my dream goal list for 2023, and one of my goals was to reach Sumba in 2023. I'm in Sulawesi now, and before Sumba, I would have to go to Java, Bali, Lombok, Sumbawa, then Sumba. So, as you can see, my whole journey ends up taking a lot longer than I expected. But I'm trying to make it sustainable, so I'm trying to make sure I have an active lifestyle. I take care of myself. I get help. So that I can keep going, because I think my journey is still gonna be another maybe 3 or 4 years. I don't want to stress about it. I want to enjoy it, and I want to learn. So I'm in it for the long run. And what's gonna happen after I've reached Papua? Katao. I'm hoping still to stay in Indonesia. I love living here, and I actually cannot imagine living full time anywhere else. So safe to say I've become slightly Indonesian myself, in the sense that I love the culture, I love the people, and I love living here. So alright guys, I think that was it for the questions. If you guys have any questions, then put them in the Q&A. Put them in the description, in the comments, and I will check them out now. Wow, I was really thrown off by this terrible start. Starting one YouTube live, the audio wasn't working. Starting the second YouTube live, the audio wasn't working. Changing to my hand phone. I think we don't call that, we just call it phones in English. Changing it to my phone, and then finally it worked. But I'm very happy you guys could join tonight. It's been fun doing a YouTube live, seeing all of your sweet comments here. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna try and look at the comments now. If the phone falls over again, it's because I'm touching the phone. Sorry. And a lot of your comments have been, Chris, please make sure to take care and get some rest. I promise I'm doing my very best. It is just, I've had this bug now for a week, and it's really difficult to get rid of. When I was flying from Jakarta to Makassar, I think I heard 25-30 people coughing non-stop through the flight. So I think a lot of people are sick at the moment. Or maybe I just infected the other people on the airplane. Hopefully not. Alright. Checking your comments, guys, if you have any. Hey, Thomas, my sister's husband, is here, saying that Viola, my niece, saying happy birthday. Tusen tack, Thomas. Hils Viola, hil familjen många för mig. Tusen tack. Tusen tack means thank you very much in Danish. Alright. Thank you so much, guys, for joining tonight. I think I'm gonna have to cut it off soon. My throat is not the best, and I really want to get some dinner. And one thing I really enjoy is going to bed early, because then you get such a good start on the next day. I always prefer waking up earlier and having a few extra hours in the morning than going later to bed. And just usually the last couple of hours at night I will just spend it watching Netflix. And so I'm hoping to get an early night. Mary from Sverige, from Sweden, is saying grattis på födelsedagen. Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate it. And Annalisa is here as well. Sarah. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna cut it for tonight. Sorry, it was a little bit hectic. I was thrown off a little bit by the bad start, and my throat. I've been trying to keep in this cough for 35 minutes now. Can't do it much more. And thank you to all of you guys who have been A-Starlicious. I've just sent 100,000 rupiah. Thank you for the birthday presents, guys. You guys have sent 560,000 rupiah tonight. You know, I will get some extra dessert tonight for that. So, thank you very much. And guys, jangan lupa ada baru merchandise ya. Jadi tolong lihat di description of this video, ada dua link, ada link untuk Tokopedia dan Shopee. Jadi kalau kalian mau beli baru merchandise dari Kristen Hansen Sabang sama Merauke, you can find it in there. And juga bisa bikin custom, jadi kalau you want your name on the back, then you can make that too. So so sorry guys, but thank you, terima kasih banyak semuanya ya untuk ikuti YouTube live saya malam ini. I'm very grateful. I will see you guys soon. And oh ya, jangan lupa minggu depan ada video baru dari Bira. Saya menyelam, saya explore, and I learn. Saya belajar tentang pinisi ship. Pinisi, yeah. So it's gonna be a really good episode. Alright guys, selamat malam. Thank you for your comments, and have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. New week tomorrow. Thank you for all the support you've given me since the beginning of this journey for more than 2 years now. And yeah, we still have a long way to go. So thank you for you guys. Alright. Good night, guys. Dadah. Oh, fuck. See you guys. Dadah.